Yeah, so your eyes don't deceive you in terms of what this is, and also the various amount of YouTubers that I've seen talk about this, and I'm gonna say my piece on it as well. Yeah, this is really, really bad in terms of how much the Redfall drama cycle has gone along. Literally, that Redfall has gotten so many of its strings cut that it literally only feels like it has one more string left, and that is Game Pass. And as you can see from over here, in terms of Xbox Series X, you cannot run, at least from Okami Games, they have from what the info you put in, let's see if I could put him down here if possible. So what happened, right, at least I could tell you what was going on, was like Redfall has here's in a nutshell what's going on. So basically, from what the settings put it, I believe the quality and performance mode is that it'll be locked at 30 FPS. They will be giving out a 60 FPS mode via a patch. And it already seems like people are just crying out, being like, telling the people at Redfall, Arkane, hey, just delay it. Especially like, look, they're going to put in a offline single-player mode, so hopefully maybe they'll actually listen and then delay the game again, which is fine. I don't mind. If Bethesda can delay Starfield, I feel like they should delay Redfall. As much as I want to give the game a shot, because hey, it's on Game Pass, basically like free, $10 a month, whatever. But this is really, really bad. And not to mention, not to mention that I will be playing on the PC, and the one thing that scares me so much about this, personally, is, I don't know, it's just like, they'll probably have to use, like, you gotta use DLSS or FSR to run the game properly, which, again, I'm telling people, like, especially to game developers, and do that, DLSS FSR should be a fucking option. It should not be a main gimmick, or, well, ray tracing, path tracing is a gimmick, but in this case, that's a fucking crutch. Don't put it as a fucking crutch for the game. But yeah, it's like I'm worried about PC performance too. It's like the video sponsor title, DLSS, not a crutch. Yeah, I don't want it to be a crutch. And okay, yeah, so apparently, yeah, and this will make sense too. This, and as far as I know too, that this is the B team of Arkane working on, not their A team working on this. It's gonna have co-op, of course. This is the first time doing co-op, and they're for the first fully open world game. And you know what this reminds me of too? Reminds me fucking Fallout 76, because Bethesda had the same exact issues. And funny enough, again, this is Bethesda publishing this. So this is I hate to say hilarious regarding. I feel bad though, kind of for Arkane, because Arkane usually makes some really good games, like, but after Deathloop and then this, I'm like, man, they're having some real issues over here. Wait, let's see my boy Alex. Let's see what I know he's going to make it. Yeah, like he puts a comment in with ZeniMax, like, ZeniMax like released some major A titles. Like this is bad. Yeah, he's gonna make a video on this as well. Again, this is PlayStation fanboys like talking about it. This is, like I said, this is like really, really bad for like Xbox, Microsoft, Bethesda, Arkane. Reminder that Redfall next to like Starfield, and then maybe like very, very low end, but Hellblade 2 and or Avowed, like those were like quote unquote going to be some AAA titles that were going to put like this year or next year for the Xbox Game Pass stuff. This is like really bad. And like I said, this is the reason people, like, you gotta make these games good, of course, because like when you go in the Game Pass, like the less likely these games are, the more these games are gonna suck, the more that people are just gonna get rid of their subscriptions. Yeah, $10 still sounds fine, but if the games just keep sucking, what's the point of putting in the subscription, Like it's fine. I'll tell you this, and definitely everyone would agree with me on this one, right? This is a $70 game. If this game, at least I put the picture for you guys to put it in. There you go. At least if I put like a $70 game and there was no Game Pass, I would not fucking play this game at all. Absolutely not. I do have, me and my buddies and my brother, we're going to like play this, gonna try it out next month. But yeah, don't expect, if it, like, within the next couple days or even the day one thing, if it sucks, yeah, most likely we're never going to touch that game ever. And that's going to be a darn shame. This could be, like, a really bad stain on Game Pass, because this might, ultimately, in my opinion, this might almost be a make it or break it. People might actually start unsubbing from Game Pass just from this, you know? I know, there's plenty of other cool games out there, but this is like one of their major titles that they kept promoting over and over again, like, oh, you gotta get Game Pass, play this, and then, like, you got this other stuff from Bethesda, you know? And again, this is bad. We just been getting bad news after bad news with this game, and I feel, in a sense, though, I'll say it, I feel kind of bad for Arkane. I don't kind of feel bad for Bethesda, because they probably, it's either them or Xbox or Microsoft or whoever probably rushed this game to high end, and it sucks. But that'll be it for this video. Thank you everybody for watching. If you like what you saw, of course, you can sub to the channel, donate if you want to. Of course, links are down below. And as always, I will see you guys later.